Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another VeVe and Ecomi video. And in this one, we have a lot of big things going on. So we have been mentioned by some big guys in the crypto space, and I think that this is very huge, obviously, for the Omi token holders and for this investment as a whole. Like, this community is starting to be mentioned by someone huge on a daily basis at this point, and honestly, that's promising. I mean, but it's something that we all knew. You know VeVe's licensing, you know this team, you know what they're capable of and what they're doing. I think that this was a long time coming, and we're finally getting to that point, especially since they're getting on other exchanges and things like that. They're going to be getting on other exchanges. We're moving over to the Ethereum network, of course, so obviously this stuff comes with it. Now people are starting to take it serious if they didn't take it serious before. Because I guess some people who didn't do their due diligence or whatever might have thought that VeVe or Ecomi were messing around, but come on now, like, you think Marvel messing around? Like, I don't get the people who think that something is like speculative, or it's kind of weird when you have Marvel and their team looking into Ecomi and thinking that they're the right decision for their NFTs. Then you have DC Comics and they think that is the right decision. Then you have Louis V and then they think is the right. Like, at what point of which one of these 100 licenses do you need for them to solidify the fact that this company is serious and is ready to basically take over the world? So I feel like VeVe and Ecomi is finally getting the respect that it deserves. Obviously, we've had this crazy pump that's been going on as of lately because people are starting to understand that the move over to immutable is coming. It's right around the corner. And it's getting to the point where the new floor of the Omi token is about to change. I feel like it's about to rise, and we're not going to see certain levels ever again, in my opinion. But like I said, this is something that's never happened before. Obviously, we need the utility, and we need certain things to come. We need certain things to come and certain things to happen before we know for 100% certainty what things are going to look like. But obviously, it takes time. But the great news here is we've had BitBoy Crypto actually mention the Omi token, and then we've had Andrei Jikh mention the token again. So shout out to the homie who emailed it to me. I actually saw that video, but I just didn't make the video at the time because I was busy. But anyway, before we jump into it, as always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications so you stay updated with everything going on. And yeah, we're going to get into it. Once again, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate everybody subscribing, showing love, but don't forget to subscribe. Let's get it. So just some context. I'm gonna start it from here so you all can hear the context. It's very early on. It's very short. It's not anything crazy, but I mean, Omi came out of his mouth, so yeah.
This is your daily crypto wrap up where I give you all the day's crypto news in 3 minutes or less. So we'll start by checking out the markets here. We got Bitcoin coming in at $48,025. It was around $48.5 earlier today. It struggled to stay above, 48.2, 48.3 for most of the day. Ethereum above 3,400 but below 35. ADA continuing to slip 237. Let's see if there's anything notable. XRP still hovering around $1.08. So look at the biggest winners of the day. Cosmos up 17.7.
The biggest winners of the day. The biggest winners of the day. Look at what that says. So he looked at the biggest winners of the day, and look who's in fourth. Look who's the fourth one on that list right there. So as you can see, Omi token is looking great there. Omi token is looking very nice right there. And I know it's something that a lot of people love to see. A lot of people have been waiting for. Once again, I will say, while it is a great moment, a huge moment for the community, still kind of be cautious. Still be cautious. Don't get too excited. Okay, it's time for the moon. Like, relax. We need a little bit more confirmations first. We need some confirmations. We need to, okay, bam, utility coming. Oh yeah, that's a moon preparation if I've seen one. We need the MTL. Like, we need a few things. And then we can say comfortably, okay, we're never going back to where we came from. But I mean, yeah. Anyway, let's hear him out. He's about to mention the token, obviously.
Solana has rebounded. We're going to talk about Solana a little bit today. It's up at $167. Osmo, a project I know nothing about, continue to make moves. OMI, Ecomi, up at number 88. Harmony and Near Pro.
Listen, notice how he said Omi Ecomi. He knows what it is. He knows. Now, the thing is, I don't think that he's actually an investor in the Omi token. I remember his video where he talked about it. He talked about the token, but he said that he was not personally invested in the token because he actually got me into looking into Theta. I think that's what it's called, Theta. And it's a YouTube type of service, obviously on the blockchain though. And it was actually created by somebody affiliated with Twitch. Was it YouTube as well? And it was some big companies. There was some big companies. So he got me looking into that after I saw his video. So yeah, so obviously he knows what Ecomi is. He's made a video on it, and it's been making noise in the news and stuff ever since. So I don't know. He probably has picked up a bag at this point. I don't know if he has, but I would assume he has. Like, he's had a long time to pick up a bag, and he does have a lot of advisors and stuff helping him out in the crypto space, I'd assume, based on the content that he does. So anyway, let's jump to the next one here. So that was all. Like I told you all, it wasn't anything crazy. Wasn't anything crazy at all. And I know this video is titled Rating Your Worst Investments, but I do just want to start by saying that Andrei is very, very conservative. He's conservative, he's cautious, and when it comes down to what he invests in obvious, stable things for the most part. Like Bitcoin, it's kind of solidified. You know that it's a smart and decent investment. Same thing with Ethereum. Like, he doesn't tend to invest in anything where you could say it's risky. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think that it's necessarily even risky at this point. Now, I could make a case that honestly other cryptos are a lot more risky than Omi at this point, because did Marvel's team vet these other cryptos? Did Marvel vet these cryptos? Did Marvel's team and the people that Marvel hired vet these other cryptos? I'm pretty sure Marvel is owned by Disney, so Disney had a say in this. Is Disney's team, like, did they vet these other cryptos and say, okay, we can attach our name to the crypto space and trust this company Ecomi with the, like, they didn't do that for the rest of the crypto space. And then you got DC Comics, you got like Jurassic Park, you got the NFLPA, you got all these different people trusting in Ecomi. I think that, yeah, you know, y'all get what I'm saying here. I feel like VeVe is definitely verified at this point, in my opinion. But yeah, let's get it. Let's see what Andrei actually said.
9 says the Omi token. So I have a ton of Omi. In fact, here's the quickest way of losing credibility on the internet. Bam! $75,000. I still have all of my Omi tokens. It's down from 150K. This is one of those investments that's either going to the moon for me or going all the way to zero.
So yeah, as you can see, well, my investment at this point in time is actually up. So like my investment there was actually up. So needless to say, Andrei, he jumped into Omi at all-time high damn near. And this is why his investment is down so much, because he didn't dollar cost average in. He just put 150K in. He bought into the FOMO. He bought into the FOMO, and that's a noob move, man. Don't buy into the FOMO. Like, dollar cost average into risky investments, man. You dollar cost average in, because this happens if you don't. Yeah, it's just, I mean, not that it's a problem. It's like he's still going to make a decent return, in my opinion. I feel like he's going to make a decent return. Keep in mind, I do not give financial advice, but I think that he's going to get some returns at some point. But if he would have dollar cost averaged in more so than just dumping all of this in at all-time high, yeah, he wouldn't have to wait longer than everybody else to start seeing some gains. So, yeah, luckily for him, though, I feel like we're going to get back to his buy-in point fairly quickly, especially when we're over on Immutable. And yeah, I feel like we're going to get back there quickly.
$5,000. I still have all of my Omi tokens. It's down from 150K. This is one of those investments that's either going to the moon for me or going all the way to zero. Now, in the long term, I think they're going to do really well just because they have a really unique platform and they have some of the biggest licenses in the world, but this is one of the most speculative investments that I've ever made.
I don't think that is speculative though. Like that, like, so So obviously the mention, I feel like this mention was great. It showed that he's still holding on to Omi, which, I mean, he basically has no other choice at this point. So you can look at it how you want to look at it. But the point is, it's not speculative that Marvel is a part. Like, you see who's partnered with this company. And are these same people partnered with your other investments? Like, are your other investments get vetted by hundreds of the biggest brands in the history of the world? Like, if you want to talk about speculative, I feel like the company who's partnered with the most biggest brands in the world in the NFT space, I feel like that's a lot less speculative than a lot of other cryptos and things like that. But that's just my opinion. That's my outlook on it. Last but not least, if you didn't know when Andrei actually bought his tokens, here we go here. It was April 9th, he made a video on it, Omi to the moon. So we're gonna check out, like, it's right in the beginning. So we're gonna check this out.
So here is why I invested $150,000 and bought 16 million Omi tokens. And the reason is because money is the key to success. Check this out. Money allows you the freedom to penetrate the very fabric of space and go wherever you want without ever creating a wrinkle in time. That's the power of the Keyblade. I don't know what that means, but it's pretty good considering I don't have writers. Let's begin. Hi, my name is Andrei Jikh. Hope you're doing well. Come for the finance and stay for the childhood references and bad magic tricks.
So yeah, that actually was fire. I like the little magic trick. So here I'm thinking he had mentioned the Jurassic Park, Street Fighter, two brands that we know Ecomi has. This was his investment at one point in time. I know he watches this video back thinking, man, let me see.
Are because I'm not making this video for the sake of pumping the price of this coin to the moon and then selling it back to you as I release this video, because full transparency, I own 16 million Omi tokens.
So he still has all of his Omi tokens, as you can see here. This was actually when it was up because of what he bought in at. Yeah, I mean, he just didn't dollar cost average in, and it kind of bit him in the butt, man. But he's gonna get back to his initial investment point. I don't know if he's going to keep holding, but based on what he said, I feel like he's going to keep holding, because what he said is this is going to either go to the moon for me, or it's going to go to the zero. So basically, that sounds like I'm in it for the long haul. So shout out to Andrei, man. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I just find this interesting. I'm happy that he's actually one of the bigger channels that constantly references Omi. He openly references Omi a lot, and yeah, he used it in a joking manner and stuff like that, but obviously it's been down. So how else are you going to mention it? You like, he's not an Ecomi channel where you talk about all the news and highlights and the reasons to be bullish. He's just a regular crypto channel. And if I'm a regular crypto channel, I would make fun of the lowest investment as well. So yeah, I mean, at this point in time, it's going to start back going up, but I just think that it's great that he's constantly mentioned Omi. He's mentioned Omi in about three videos at this point. So yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications so you stay updated. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, homies.